Hello everyone, John Cope from Cope Racing Transmissions. Welcome back to the CRT channel. Today we're going to do a review of everybody who sent their picture and their information to me for the CRT catalog cover contest. Every year, for whatever stupid reason, or every other year now that I print the catalogs every 2 years, I always kind of struggle who I'm going to put it up and who I'm going to put on the cover. And I had a great response from everybody in the YouTube community, and I have a lot of pictures of who I'm going to pick from. But before I decide who's going to be on the cover of the next catalog, which will be the 2023 and 2024 catalog, I thought this would be a great opportunity to show you, the viewer, who my customers are, what they're driving, and where they're from. So everybody who sent their pictures to me, I have some information on some people, more on others. I'm going to give you what I have and show you who the CRT customers are. So roll that intro. Okay, so the first car on the list is one of my favorite cars. The customer's name, Anthony Babella. I hope I'm not butchering it. It's Tony. And Tony drives one of my favorite cars of all times. He has a big block 71 Fury. And I'm a C-body guy, and I love Furies. He's got a 440 with a 46RH transmission behind it. And Tony, just recently, I've been helping him kind of iron this valve body issue out. I built him a valve body, I said to him, and we've been going back and forth on the phone. I love this 71 Fury. I had a 71 Fury. Actually, this is a picture of my white 71 Fury that I had when I was a kid. It was a 440, 727, 8 3/4 car with nitrous on it. And so that's Anthony's car. This next car is from Dave Schultz. Dave Schultz has been a long-time customer, and as you're going to see, Dave sent in pictures of 3 of his cars that have, each one of them has one of my transmissions in it. The Vitamin C car, I don't know much about it. It has a, I'm sure it's a big block with my 727 in it. You can see more of the Vitamin C car at nnsracing.com, which stands for Nostalgic Superstock. His next car, this is Dave Schultz's, I believe, this is the Screamin' Woody, and you can see more of this car at screaminwoody.com. I believe it's a 60 two-door Plymouth wagon, and if you go to his website, you'll see more about it. I know he's got a big block in there. I'm sure it's a 500-inch motor with a rat roaster intake, dual quad intake. An absolutely beautiful car. I've seen this car in person. It's the Texas Thug 65 Coronet. I don't have much information on it, but you can go to texasthug.com and read all about it. I believe this may or may not be a Nostalgic Superstock car. He also runs our 727. The next car on our list comes from the state of New York, Baldwinville, New York. And a lot of people should know Brad. This is Brad Watts, but it's Watt. But I call him Brad Watts, like Watt's your name. Brad's car is a 71 Demon. It's got a 572-inch big block that he runs on nitrous. This is, I don't know if you want to call this a King of Street car. He may do some no prep racing. He runs my first and second gear leave trans brake, and he does his own transmissions, but he runs our brake. Brad has got that this car leaves real hard, and he's a good contender in the King of Street racing. Brad also says that the best that this car ran is a 496 and an 8th. It's an all steel factory glass minus the hood and the front bumper. 572 nitrous car. The next vehicle is a truck, diesel, Christian Malloy. And the name of his truck, I sold him a 48 RE valve body, trans brake. This is Dylan Derby's car, and you can see him on YouTube. He's got his own YouTube channel. I recommend that you go over there and subscribe to it at Mopar Motorsports on YouTube. Mopar Motorsports on YouTube. Dylan has the Frostbite truck. I think it's I don't even know what year it is. He didn't tell me, and I don't know. He has really come a long way. He runs a 5.7 Hemi with a Torque Storm blower, and he drove here from Georgia. He's from Georgia. He brought his truck up here from Georgia, and I did a 46 RE swap on the transmission, or on the truck. We put one of my shifters in it. We did the whole swap here at the shop. He's got videos of this conversion, the swap, on his channel. Dylan just got this truck this year, 2023, to run a 1050. He's really come a long way with this vehicle. It's a beautiful truck. It was here. I actually drove it myself here in Lowell, Indiana. Make sure you go to his page at Mopar Motorsports, or his channel, I should say. Go to Dylan's channel at Mopar Motorsports on YouTube. Beautiful truck, 1050s. This purple Charger's Jason Howells. I don't have much information on it, do I? Let me look. Is a gentleman from Canada. He's in Winnipeg. His name is Jason. I'm not going to even try to butcher his poor last name, so we'll just call him Mr. Jason. He's got a 540-inch wedge with an F1 Pro Charger on it, making 1,350 horsepower. The transmission has been flawless. Unfortunately, I don't have a track from my local. He doesn't have any pictures of it at the track because it won't pass tech. He doesn't have a cage or a roll bar or anything. He says it'll run mid-8s. If it does or not, I don't know, but it's a beautiful car. This is Justin Long's 2005 Dodge Ram with a 5.7 Hemi. Also, another truck that we did a conversion on. He actually did the conversion himself. Took the 545 RFE out and put one of my 46 REs in there with a trans brake and a shifter. Justin is a super nice guy. I've never met him. I haven't seen the truck in person, but he plasters my name everywhere anytime anybody asks about the transmission. I mean, I can't thank you enough, Jason. Thank you very much for doing that. You have a beautiful truck. It's an 05 Daytona version with a 5.7 Hemi. Maybe in the comments you can leave down below how fast it runs. I'm not sure. The next two cars are by the same gentleman. Kenneth Dick has two 904s. The first one is in this Dakota. The second one is in this Barracuda. No, is that a Valiant wagon? That looks like a Valiant wagon. With the front end up in the air, leaving really hard. This has got to be one of my favorite trucks. When I saw pictures of this and we're showing it to the guys here at the shop, I was going absolutely nuts. I love the van, but it's not the van. It's the step side power wagon. Look at that thing leaving. That is just absolutely badass. This gentleman's name is Christian. I don't have much information on the vehicle. I don't have much information on the vehicle or what's in it, except that it's got my valve body or my transmission in it. That truck is totally wicked. It's badass. This Dart belongs to Mike Owen. It is a low deck big block 400, punched and stroked out to a 512 cubic inch. He has easy cylinder heads on it, a Dominic Thumper carburetor at 1200 CFM, a 750 lift cam with 1.6 Harlan shop rockers on it. He said he had the cylinder heads done locally. You can see that Bondo Bob front suspension kit on it. The transmission has our brake and all the goodies on the inside. Runs a Dana 60. He's been in the winter circle a lot at his local track in Las Vegas. I didn't even know about this car. This car is absolutely sick. Paul Hammond, but I believe he calls himself Reb Racer, which I think means Rebel Racer. This CUDA is wicked. It's a full tube chassis car with a 455 cubic inch Indy Max block, Indy -1 cylinder heads, runs a 6,000 stall converter. Everything inside the 727 is made by CRT, including the clean neutral trans brake, a fully rollerized planetary system, both billet drums, the billet servos, and a light and sun shell. The car runs 890s at 153 miles per hour on pump gas. The yellow CUDA is Richard Van Ellis, or Van Ellis. Sorry if I'm butchering your guys' last name here. These two cars are owned by Richard Horowitz. One is a 1960 Dodge Dart two-door sedan. It has a stroke 318 and with a 727 transmission with our valve body in it. He doesn't have the information on the other car, but it does say electric power steering and electric vacuum power brakes. I don't know what he means by that. His big tire demon is Ron Smith. And this is the Beeve. I take it he wins a lot of money with it. He's got a big picture of a beaver on the side of it. I think that's pretty cool. All right. That gives you an idea of who sent their pictures in to me, and those are the ones I have to pick from. There's some beautiful cars there. I have to decide which one it's going to be. I know there's three of them, three contenders that I definitely want to pick from. Both because they look cool, they'll make a great cover on there, and then they've been very loyal customers for a long time. So stay tuned, and as soon as I get back, I'm going to announce the winner or winners. Okay, I decided on which vehicle, and there's winners, not just winner. I decided to put more than one car on there. But before I announce that, I truly want to say, for me and Elaine, I want to thank all my customers. The ones that sent pictures in, and the ones who didn't. The viewers that just watched the CRT channel here on YouTube, I want to say thank you. I am humbled, and I will always keep my feet planted on the ground and be very thankful to everybody who does business with CRT. So, that being said, the 3 winners are the Frostbite truck, Dylan Derby, Dave Schultz's Screamin' Woody, and what's Hammond's name? Is it Paul Hammond? I forgot already.
I didn't see anybody here. I'm like, oh, the lights are off, the alarm's not on, the door's open. Holy moly. How you been?
You ain't gonna believe who just walked in the door.
Who's that?
You.
Oh.
And the last winner's Paul Hammond. Congratulations. When the catalog comes out, make sure you get your own copy. I should have them out by March 1st. Thanks for watching. More power to you.